you're talking earlier on about how things shape people. You know, you're talking about your school days, how that shaped you there as well. That's a part of your character. Through the police, your music. Now you're in Northern Ireland in a troubled zone. I mean, how did you cope with that? I mean, I've spoken to a number of people who've been in Northern Ireland, and it was quite horrific.
It was horrific. However, I had my strict routines. I knew exactly what I was doing from day to day, which helped. And everybody else was in the same boat as me. And you just had each other's back. And it was like a big family. And it was something that I'd never really experienced before. I'd never had a huge group of friends, people I could rely on. And so it was, to me, it just felt right.
Yeah.
Everything fell into place. Yeah, it was a horrendous time of it. Yeah, I did lose friends. But it was a job I always wanted to do. And I had a passion for it, and I loved every minute of it, despite the hardships.
I think the key there as well is camaraderie.
Yeah.
You seem to find something,
Yeah.
you know, you didn't have in your younger days. All of a sudden there was a family there. You could connect with others.
Yeah.
And do you find that really developed you and made you move on?
Oh, I felt like I actually grew up overnight. I matured. I had my self-confidence back. You know, I had respect for myself again. I loved me again. I loved who I was and what I was achieving. And it was just a massive change from this shy, timid little girl who was badly bullied for being slightly different from the norm to being a respected military policewoman.
How long did you stay there?
About 7 years I managed in the end. I think that the traumas of what we went through kind of got to me in the end a little, and I'd achieved everything that I went in to achieve, and I wanted to move on and do other things in Civilian Street. And I didn't want to marry and settle down in the forces. I wanted to do that out here. And so I ended off doing my final tour up in Edinburgh Castle.
Right.
And we actually had accommodation on the top floor of the castle, so
lucky you.
It was just fantastic, and it was just the perfect way to end your tour, you know, in the military police. Very sad to leave, and I still look back on it with fond memories. It was one of the best things I ever done, and it totally changed my life.